Hey, it's your boy BT, Brendan Taylor. You're watching 5th Street Gym on South Beach. You're watching True School Sports. All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Orlando Cuellar. How you doing, Orlando?
I'm doing very good, man. Very good, thank you.
It's great to meet you. Josh kind of put me on to some of the, and you as well, kind of put me on to some of the things you've done in boxing. You're a trainer. Who are some of the fighters you work with, and how have you contributed to their careers?
Freddie Soto back in the days, Norberto Frias, Vinny Mataloni, Aaron Superman Davis, Glenn Johnson for about 10 years. Lara, I debuted Lara in Germany. Did a couple fights with him. Solis, Adlanir Solis won his first title with me. The WBC Intercontinental on the undercard of Samuel Peter Klitschko.
Yeah.
I trained Ricardo Cordova for his title against Guillermo Rigondeaux. I also did Ramses Barthélemy. I turned him pro, had him for about 13, 14, 15 fights. His brother Ledouane, I trained Jan. And also, right now I got Antonio Tarver.
Okay.
Which is campaigning as the heavyweight and is going after George Foreman's heavyweight record.
Yeah, Tarver's what, 49 years old now? 48?
He will be 48 this month.
Okay, so yeah, that's going to be the record. What's going on with Tarver right now? How's the whole dynamic as far as training camp and his weight and everything going?
Everything's good. I mean, we don't have weight issues. He basically killed himself to make 175 back in the days. I think Antonio should have been a heavyweight from the beginning. That's how hard it was for him to do what he did at light heavyweight, training himself. But he still, you know, I mean, despite all the weight he had to lose and how unnatural it was for him, and it wasn't his fighting weight, he still had a lot of success, you know. And then, you know, as history dictates, I mean, he was multiple times world champion as a light heavyweight, as a cruiserweight, also a world champion, and now he's going after the heavyweight. But he's good. He's training hard, definitely focused. He's got the heart of a champion, and great expectations. He really expects to and believes, and so do I, that he's going to break the heavyweight championship record for the oldest age.
Yeah, man, that's going to be pretty interesting to watch. I know there was a lot of matchups thrown around out there, like they had the whole they said Shannon Briggs was the name that was thrown out there. Who are some of the other guys you work with? I know you said Tarver. Is there anybody else notable, like the people who know?
I trained Ricardo Mayorga for when he fought Fernando Vargas.
I'm talking like right now, though.
Right now, you know what I'm trying to do is, you know, as I get older in age, now I have grandchildren.
Yeah.
You try not to travel as much as I did before, because it seemed like I was on a plane every weekend and I didn't see my kids grow up. Now my kids are having kids, so I'm trying to slow down now and kind of, you know, just work with a couple or 3 fighters so I can go ahead and not just be so selfish as the family would think, and just put boxing #1. Boxing is #1, but I got the family right there with them, you know, right there with boxing. So I'm dedicating, you know, more time now to the family, because I did spend a lot of years away from home. So right now is Antonio Tarver Jr., which is a 3-0 pro prospect. I got Lucas Dos Santos, pro debut. Enrique Oliveira, which is a 3-0 fighter. I got a couple, I'd say about 4 or 5 fighters, but the main guy has to be Antonio Tarver, because we're trying to tamper with the history books. We're going after a big record, which is George Foreman's record. At 45 years of age, George Foreman became heavyweight champion of the world. Well, we're trying to do it, Antonio's trying to do it at 48, if the Lord permits. So that's really the biggest task, and I want to do big things that are going to tamper with the history books.
And that's for some, man. You know, in this sport, it's either be legendary or not be anything at all. You want to always go for the gusto and kind of be the top dog.
Exactly.